All right, y'all. As you guys know, today is December 1st, 2024, and this is officially the last month of the year. I don't know what you guys have been doing this entire year. I don't know where you've been. I don't know if you've been a part of the retention journey, if you've been part of the spiritual journey, if you've been doing your own thing. All that, it really don't matter, bro, because at the end of the day, it's about what you do today and what you do from here on out. Okay, so going into the new year, bro, a couple of things to keep in mind as we continue the retention journey, as we continue the spiritual journey, bro. Um, First of all, if you're seeing this, bro, shout out to you. I've been actually dropping videos for the past month free of charge. I'm not getting paid to do this, but I do enjoy give you guys messages, but unfortunately, um, yeah, until YouTube starts talking about something, you guys gonna have to tap in here on the Patreon, okay? And again, if you might be watching, this might just be a preview on YouTube, but starting December 1st, which is today, all of my videos will be on my website and also on my Patreon, so you guys can check that out. I'm gonna continue to keep making videos regardless. But outside of that, as we continue the journey, bro, a couple of things to keep in mind as you go about your day, as you go about the new month. Um, it's crunch time. We here. It's fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter. This is the last 2 minutes left on the clock. Again, I don't know what you've been doing this whole entire year, but now is the time to really hone in, lock in, and you hear that shit in the background, bro? Like, it's really not that serious. We got traffic and stuff going on. This is why I'm saying you guys need to lock in. Every time, whenever I'm making a video, especially over here, bro, I be hearing the craziest shit. I always hear a dude cursing out another female, talking some, oh, well, keep going, keep driving. Then I don't need you, and delete my number and all that. I always hear some crazy stuff, bro. I be minding my business, but like, I don't know, this should be weird as hell. But anyway, we gotta lock in, okay? It's about that time that we lock in. It's about that time that we stay focused. When you talk about being on semen retention, when you talk about being high vibrational, you have a boost of energy. You have a lot of energy where you can create so much in your life. And the best part about it, dog, when you create so much in your life, this is literally, first of all, you're steering away from all the bullshit, because I'm gonna keep it 100. It's easy to get into BS. It's easy to start a new bad habit. It's easy to call that toxic ex. It's easy to go out and snatch a chick, especially if you had that life force energy. You got that the confidence in yourself to go up and talk to any female. It's very easy to do that, bro. It's easy, bro. It's easy to cuss people out on the road when you're driving. It's easy to express your anger. It's easy to express road rage when you have all this life force energy. See, a lot of times when guys practice semen retention, they literally only do it just to power up. Again, they literally only do it just to power up. These are the guys that you might see in the gyms that are like to themselves, and maybe like they might be a little bit kind of like aggressive, a little more edgy. They make noises and shit. They want to be seen and shit like that. Um, Believe it or not, people actually store up their energy to become real life beasts here on the face of this planet, bro. And that's the only thing about it, bro. It's like that's not the only reason why people should be retaining. Guys in particular should be retaining. Like, a lot of times when we retain our energy, we think about the gains, we think about the glow, we think about how much females, how much numbers we can get. That's cool. But what we really have to focus on really is our emotional intelligence. It's working on having delayed gratification, having resistance, being able to tell somebody no when it's appropriate. Like, even I don't even think like this was a big deal, but like, I don't know if you guys seen this clip of KD and this interviewer. She was interviewing him, and she tried to riz him up. And KD, he was just so about more so the conversation versus like him getting rizzed up. Like, this is how you know, number one, you that guy type shit. Because again, you can always have, from time to time when you're talking to females, a female might rizz you up for real. She might try to like throw something at you, try to throw you off your game a little bit just to see if you still have the focus and the discipline to still be in that masculine frame. And like, it was just funny. I kind of like how KD handled it, even though like a lot of people would say like, okay, KD is not bunny hopping or anything. But like, the point is, as a man, like regardless of the fact, like even when females try to holler at you, bro, you need to have that resistance. You need to keep that masculine frame. The very second that you give in and you start giving that shit some attention, then you don't look that attractive anymore, because she's gonna be like, damn, I got him. Damn, that was so easy. Now, because he stayed in his masculine frame, or like even when you're dealing with a female who might compliment you, you stay in that masculine frame. We're not gonna say ignore her, but we're gonna say just, just vibe, like act like you heard this shit before. Act like you've been around beautiful women before, and like they have rizzed you up, or like they called you, or they called you handsome, whatnot. Like, act like you've been there before, because the second that you start to act all goofy and shit and be like, oh my god, face ass, it's over with. It's over with, bro. And it's pretty much, even though that's like a simple example, it still can go a long way as far as like you managing yourself, bro, controlling yourself, having some resistance, having like, just a little patience, bro. Like, see how certain things may play out, bro, and know when to go in for the kill if you are trying to, snatch a female for good causes. For good causes. Now, we're not saying snatch a female just to smash. We're saying snatch a female just to start. You might want to start a whole village with this one, depending on how vibrational she might be. So, with that being said, bro, it's as simple as just taking your time, taking it one day at a time, showing resistance. When you have this new life force energy, when you do have the power, when you do have the money, when you do have the glow, when you do have the female attraction, the way how you handle this, or the way how you handle this new attention that most people sometimes, again, may not be used to, bro, you have to act like you've been here before. Act like you've been here before. The very second you act like this is all new and you're just like surprised and shit, number one, this shit probably ain't even gonna last that long. Number two, you won't look as handsome as she thought you was prior to. It's just that simple, bro. For some reason, it's kind of like it's this one chick that I seen on Twitter. Like, she was absolutely gorgeous, right? But when I read the comments was like, yo, she's fine, but when she starts talking, absolute cringe. Y'all ever met that female, bro, that was like super attractive? But when she started talking, when you heard her voice, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, shut the hell up. Like, bro, you messing up the vibe. See, as guys, bro, I think men, low key, we probably have more events where we may come off as like, not having confidence, or actually being kind of creepy and shit like that. And the main reason why most guys come off that way is because they've been overstimulated online. I guarantee you, any guy that may, because again, I see so many things on social media. I think it was this one chick, she was a social media influencer, and she had like a couple of guys try to holler at her and stuff, and it was just like absolute fucking cringe, dog, because these niggas, number one, they don't know how to read a room. Number two, they don't know how to take no for an answer. And number three, it's kind of like, they really act this way, and they act super desperate because they don't control their small habits when they're by themselves. When you cut off the lights, when everybody goes to sleep, when everybody's going to mind their business, first of all, whatever you do on your own time is your business. I'm not telling you what to do. I am just simply saying, what you do at home is actually going to be a reflection of yourself when you go out and when you want to talk to women and stuff like that, and just interact with just interact with people in general. Like, if you are petty as hell within yourself, because a lot of guys be petty as hell. When I say petty, petty meaning like you're stuck in your ego. You don't let shit go. You don't control your sexual urges. So you're clearly at home going crazy on the internet. Once you are acting upon those things and thinking that you're in control, it's going to show when you try to talk to women, when you try to be around women. It's going to show in your your emotional intelligence, whether or not you even have the willpower or whether or not you even have the vibration to vibe with these types of women. It's going to show through your vibrations. It's going to show through your small habits, bro. This I know, bro. Like, I'm at the point where I be noticing when females, like, you know what I'm saying, either throwing signs at me, hints at me, saying that they want to talk to me and whatnot. Like, I get that. But there's two types of guys that are on this journey when it comes to semen retention. You either are the guy that's just like laser focused, you ain't worrying about no type of female at all, like you just laser focused, working on yourself, or you're on the spiritual journey and maybe you have your options open to find a woman of your dreams, which is nothing wrong with that. But I would rather be the first type, because my nigga, I had so many times where I raise my vibration, I raise my frequency, I raise my glow to a whole nother level. And then when I attract a woman, I attract them in my life, everything is good in the beginning, but then towards, like, you know, the latter, true colors start to show. Or I fold like a fucking lawn chair after so much time, because what you're gonna start to notice, bro, and this is a pattern that 99%, I repeat, 99% of the males out here, we will go through the same exact pattern when we practice semen retention. And I know you was waiting for this part of the video, and I'm 12 minutes in, but like, this same pattern that we all will go through is the more resistance we have, the more discipline we have, the more preserved energy that we have, is the more attractive the female is going to be, is the more willing she's going to want to be with you, it's the more willing that she's going to actually want to have sex with you, because you're not asking for sex, you're not opening up that way, but yet you are still turning her on based on your life force energy, based on off of you still having that sex appeal without even talking about it. She's going to be more willing to be engulfed within your life force energy. This happens to 99% of the guys who practice semen retention the right way. You can't give in to, like, okay, she touches you here, or she tries to rub her ass on you, or whatever, she wants to sit in your lap or whatnot. I'm not saying act like you don't like it, because obviously we do fucking like it. We want a female to be, intimate and touch on us and things of that nature. We do. But then you still have to realize what type of female you dealing with. Because if she's doing it because she genuinely likes you, or is she doing it because she genuinely just wants to get some of your life force energy? She wants you to spill your seed. Because you'll know after the first time. You'll know. Trust and believe. A lot of times, women don't really care about you. They only care about what you can do and your life force energy. I know this is the God honest truth. I'm sorry to say it. But if you're a guy, 80% of women out there, they're more so about what you can do for them and how you can make them feel. If you can make them feel wanted, you can make them feel like feminine, because a lot of women are, walking around masculine as fuck. But like, if you can make them feel wanted, make them feel feminine, make them feel soft and attractive, and they still like a chase, believe it or not. Women like a little chase. Not all the way. They ain't gonna chase you all the way now, nigga. You still gotta like do some pursuing. You gotta keep this thing, you gotta keep it a little bit balanced. You don't do all the pursuing, but you do understand that you do hold a certain value. So that doesn't mean like you're gonna put everything to the side for her. We're not saying do that, because again, once you do that, that shit goes up in the air. I don't make the rules, but that's exactly what happens. So literally, 99% of the guys that practice semen retention the right way, I guarantee you're going to have more women more willing to want to hear you out. They want to hear your journey. They want to know more about your soul. They don't want to know about how much money you can provide for them. Because obviously they're going to know that's a given. You feel me? Based on how you carry yourself, based on how you grind, based on how consistent you are with yourself and how, you know what I'm saying, you carry yourself all together. See, most guys don't know how to deal with female attraction and they fall right off their ladder and have to start over and over again. Me personally, bro, I felt like I knew it all that and I didn't. I got too comfortable. I had to start over. I got complacent. I thought like, you know, she will always be there for me. I believed sweet nothings. Okay? Now mind you, even if you are the perfect guy, it still don't matter, bro. Sometimes like people just grow apart. Sometimes, you know, life just happens. She has to move to fucking Kansas or move out the country, or you got to move back to your homeland, for example. Life is going to happen. Me personally, bro, how I look at now, even though like, you know, I'm still kind of young and whatnot, I'm at that point in time right now where it's just like, bro, I'm not going to put my heart and soul into another person because nowadays ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, you feel me? You could have like a best friend, you could have a female that you knew for years, bro. Sometimes like we talk about love, when you talk about like caring for somebody, it's conditional. It's based on what somebody could do for you or what you could do for that person. You see why it's so important to still focus on yourself at the end of the day? Like no matter what you do, you can be, I'm going to work out, I'm going to discipline, delayed gratification. You're really doing this shit for yourself, bro. For when humans do fail, because humans will fail. That's the sad truth. Humans will fail. But I'm telling you right now, bro, the pattern is this. In the beginning, she's going to be all for you. She's going to be all for you. Don't fully give all the way in. It's dangerous, especially in the beginning. You talk about, man, like she really likes my vibe. I really like her vibe. Slow down. Slow down. Enjoy the moment, but slow down. You feel me? Sometimes that could be a red flag. You feel me? But in most cases, bro, I say just enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the time. Don't overthink your situation, but still just stay aware. Because I'm telling you right now, some women will say anything for you to fall in love with them, for them to get you, and for them to kind of be like, okay, I can kind of vibe with this guy for a while, but one day I'm going to grow apart and maybe I want to move on. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, there's more women that break up with guys than guys that break up with women. But even if that's the case where you feel like you're growing apart from your female, cut that off. Don't even waste no time. If you got to you might have to be the bad guy, bro, in some cases, bro. This is part of the retention journey regardless. You're steadily charging up. It's not about charging up, meeting a female and then having her take all your energy away. And now you got to start over. Like, nah, you want to stay consistently charged up. And in the event that she still leaves, like you are still a well-oiled machine. You can still go about the matrix and still have the confidence to go on, to be resilient, to still enjoy life, not to even live bitter. Like me personally, bro, I don't got no beef with women, bro. I know how they is. I know how female nature is. You get what I'm saying? And I don't hold that against them. And they shouldn't hold it against me when it's my time to move on. You feel me? So value yourself. Understand that in the beginning, it's going to be roses. But the very second that you start to kind of like just chillax just a little bit, that's when shit can go left real quick, bro. You feel me? But outside of that, bro, if you made it to the end of the video, bro, shout out to you. I'm going to continue the journey. Y'all continue the journey as well, bro. It's the end of the year. 2025 is literally right here, bro. It's time like anything that we've been struggling with this year, anything that like the devil has tried to put like all that shit is dead. All that shit we lay to rest. We're not bringing that with us here in 2025. Okay. With that being said, bro, MGT with your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Stay focused, stay locked in. Last month of the year, the first of the month. Let's get it, bro. Peace.